Today, for the Bitcoin price, we will talk about a specific Bitcoin price model, which is suggesting a price of Bitcoin of 5,000 US dollars within 2019. And we have to admit, even though we are not 100% agreeing with that model, it is surprisingly legit. So if you think that sounds interesting, guys, make sure you smash up the like button right now. And that being said, welcome crypto friends and welcome back to MMCrypto. My name is Chris, and as always, guys, we are really pumped to go straight into the content because we are some kind like way more on the bullish side of Bitcoin, and we remain to do so. But it makes a lot of sense to look at this specific price model we will show you right now, which is suggesting a 5,000 US dollar price because, guys, if this is going to happen, we need a game plan. So let's check that out, and let's also talk about the probability of that happening. So far, so good. We have been always looking at this kind of channel, and that's why we were also suggesting something like a Bitcoin slow move, and then after the halvening, maybe topping out somewhere right there. But let's talk about this other model, and you might have seen it, for example, on Sunny Decrease channel or the Moon's channel, and they have covered it pretty well. But there is a certain interpretation attached to it, which we have, and which is actually not only suggesting that the price of Bitcoin will reach 100,000 US dollars between 2021 and 2028, which sounds kind of bearish because we want it to be reach 100,000 earlier. But also, even though it is not written down here, it is suggesting also that the Bitcoin price must come back according to that level, to that model, and must hit a price within this green range around 5,000 US dollars. We will talk about that in that video. First of all, for everyone who have not watched, like for example, Sunny's or Carl's video, which were actually very good videos. For everyone who hasn't watched that, this channel here, what he is doing is he's not only taking the logarithmic scale for the price, he is also plotting the time in a logarithmic scale, which makes a lot of sense because as the time passes, Bitcoin gets more mature in price terms and also on the time scale. And this is what we were able to see within the last 10 years. So far, so good. What he is doing is he is taking these logarithmic scales and putting a linear regression line into it. And also we can see the Bitcoin price is really hugging that line. But if we go further and we see that Bitcoin was always retracing somewhere near, it did not necessarily touch it, near that line, and also was topping out always on that line, he is getting this channel right there. So this is the top line, this is the bottom line, where you see it was always topping out and always consolidating here. And the one in the middle is the linear regression. And what this model suggests is that half of the time the Bitcoin price is in the green one, so in the support zone and the linear regression one, and the other 50% of the time the Bitcoin price is moving between the regression line and the tops. So what we were able to see in that cycle here was not 50-50. Before it was always 50-50, but in this case it was not 50-50 because usually what we want to see is that Bitcoin should consolidate around this regression line for a long time. But look at what happened here. We were doing that only for December, January, like maybe a few days from November. December, January, February, and maybe a little bit of March. And then Bitcoin was taking off like crazy. So this consolidation period was actually very, very low. And the real heavy bear market started here from November when the Bitcoin price went south. So what this model means, and guys, again, we are still like moon boys. We are not irrational moon boys. And we are not on this point of view here, but it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense to cover that also. We actually don't think that the price will go that way, but looking at this thing, looking at the history, it actually tells us the price must go somewhere in the nearby 5,000 US dollar area. And the reason for that is, and now guys, listen, please pay close attention. We were in this area only for 3 months, and usually we should stay there for a much longer time. So if the price of Bitcoin were to retrace further, we would reach a certain price level. Just look at the area here in 2011 and 2012. If we go back into this cycle, we were also able to see a heavy bear market and then only a 3-month retracement, a 3-month consolidation among this regression line. And then the Bitcoin price was spiking up heavily to around about 50% of the all-time high and then retracing back. So just taking this area over here, or let's just go into the chart. If we take this area over here, then it looks surprisingly similar to this area over here. So what if we are not right there in this bull market beginning? What if we are just in this temporary peak? Think about it, guys. If this is the case, then the Bitcoin price, according to that model, would have to retrace back into the green zone and spend there round about that time, so we can say we are 50% in that accumulation zone. And only then, in 2021, from 2021, the price would be able to go finally towards regions like 100,000 US dollars, as this model here suggests. So no matter what you think, guys, are you more on the bullish side like we are, or are you more on the bearish side, which is actually legit? We will accept that, guys. Make sure you take part here in the poll. What do you think about this price model? Because like everyone is looking at it, when is the next high going to come? 100,000 in 2021, 2022, up to 2028. But the interesting point of this model is to see, did Bitcoin bottom out, or maybe will Bitcoin go back into the 5,000 US dollar areas? Because reaching this lower price, lower area here of the band would actually mean a price of exactly 5,000 US dollars. So this is the other way to look at it. It is not the fun way, because we want the price to go higher, but we also want to stay objective here. So let us know what you think about that. It is actually pretty interesting for us to see that, and also to broaden our perspective and not fall for confirmation bias. Also, quick disclaimer, guys, we are still on the bullish side. We actually think that we might even reach this high somewhere after the halvening in 2020, maybe beginning of 2021. And we are still very bullish for Bitcoin in the midterm even. So let us know what you think about that. Also, we have a little surprise for everyone here. Everyone wants to get $110 for free. Make sure you go into the comment section and you click on that link. And if you have already an account, you can still deposit 0.2 Bitcoin and you get $110 for free. If you don't have one, click on that link, register, and you can still get, for a deposit of 0.2 Bitcoin, 110 US dollars for free. But this is already it for today's video. Make sure you smash up the like button, join the comment section, join the discussion there, and let us know what you think about that specific price theory, which we think is actually pretty legit. So guys, a Bybit tutorial is popping up right here. Make sure you tickle it, make sure you click it right now, and we will see each other at the next one of MMCrypto. Actually today, a special episode with Eric Crown. So thank you so much for watching, and as always, guys, come on, where is it? Bye bye, don't sell.